gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's a Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
We have new details this afternoon about a shooting in North Minneapolis that left a teenage boy dead. It happened around 11 last night on Russell Avenue North and North 29th Avenue. Police say a group of teens were having a birthday party in a basement when the boy was shot in the head and died.
Damn. So you got a birthday party in a basement. I told you guys about these large gatherings in the community, and unfortunately we have another young man who lost his life, and it's absolutely a sad story. It's something that should never happen, but we're dealing with the ramifications of years of just inactivity when it comes to stopping these types of crimes. And I've continued to preach the same message to stay away from these large gatherings in the community. It's time to move on from them. The kickbacks, you know, the house parties, it's just not worth your life. And that's where we have to be at it. Refrain from large gatherings until we get group acknowledgement, group accountability, and get this problem under control.
Wow, they say a person of interest, also a juvenile, is in custody. No one else was injured.
We continue to follow a tragic developing story out of Minneapolis this morning where police say a boy was shot to death during a birthday gathering.
Saquon, live for us in Minneapolis with what we know so far. Good morning, Say.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, we're just outside the 4th precinct here in Minneapolis where officers and investigators are still trying to figure out who pulled the trigger in that deadly shooting last night. According to Police Chief Brian O'Hara, the first call came in at around 10:45 last night. Officers were called to a home along Russell Avenue North in the Jordan neighborhood. It's just about a 3-minute drive away from North Memorial Hospital. Our photographer was on scene overnight shortly after that shooting. We are told there were several people in the streets while officers started investigating, clearly upset over what had just happened. Initially, dispatchers were told that the teen boy shot himself in the basement of a home, but now...
Dang, so they capped and said that the kid shot himself, and now the police are saying that's hogwash, and they're trying to get to the bottom of who actually pulled that trigger. You got to be careful in these situations, man. I mean, if there's not hella security, people one way in, one way out, people getting patted down, I'm not trusting it. Because, you know, nowadays you just can't trust people to do the right thing in the community. And, you know, you really have to be aware of your surroundings and aware of the company that you keep, or even the company that you are interacting with in the short term. Because these super gremlins are demon time.
It sounds like someone else may have pulled that trigger. The boy died at the scene, and police have arrested a teenager who they are now calling a person of interest.
As a father myself, I cannot imagine what it would be like to go through a crime of violence to your child like this. And we are working to determine exactly the circumstances of what occurred, and to bring whoever is responsible to justice if this is in fact homicide.
Well, so far, police have not shared the ages of the victim or the person of interest or what led up to the shooting. So far this year, though, there have been 53 homicides in Minneapolis. Of course, this investigation is ongoing. We will keep you updated as soon as we learn more. Guys, back to you.
Thanks so much. That is our Saquon reporting live. Thank you, Say.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Janquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
This evening, a teenage boy is under arrest for a deadly shooting at a birthday party that killed another teen.
This happened last night on Russell Avenue on the city's north side. This incident brings attention to juvenile access to guns.
Kamaria Bray is live in Minneapolis with the latest from police and community reaction. Kamaria?
Kevin and Lindsay, I did reach out to the family of that young man who died. They requested space at this time as they understandably continue to mourn. Meanwhile, Minneapolis police is trying to put the pieces together of what happened.
MPD says it was a night of celebration that ended in tragedy.
There was a gathering of juveniles inside the residence in the basement to celebrate a birthday.
And at some point, a gun went off, killing a teen boy.
To my understanding, he was 14.
Reverend Jerry McAfee is an anti-violence advocate who knows the boy's family.
They're tore up.
MPD says it arrested a 16-year-old boy for murder.
Everyone who was there.
Dang, 16-year-old boy arrested for murder. And you have a 15-year-old, I believe, who was killed. And it's just ridiculous how these young people are getting access to guns at this high rate. And just the fact that nothing is really being done about this, and it just seems like this is business as usual, unfortunately.
Will suffer from the trauma of it. So even if they left just being there, they'll carry that with them unless they get the necessary help that they need in order to learn to deal with it. And chances are, this is probably not the first time that they've dealt with this type of trauma.
According to the Gun Violence Archive, there has been at least 17 shootings in Minneapolis this year where juveniles were either pulling the trigger or victims. McAfee says it takes a collective effort like conflict resolution and education to stop shootings.
Guns are not anything to play with. You don't play with it, don't pass it around. Again, what happens in our community with this gun stuff is just crazy. And until we make a collective effort, and I say we, the police can't solve this for us. We've got to do it.
Minneapolis police are still investigating this shooting. Live in Minneapolis, I'm Kamaria Bray, 5 Eyewitness News.
A birthday party took a tragic turn when a teenager was shot and killed. 15-year-old Aundre Loyd had just started his freshman year of high school. Police arrested another boy for the shooting. As Connor White reports, new at 5, Loyd's family thinks they know what happened.
Monday morning, Aundre Loyd was supposed to arrive for another day of class at Cooper High School in New Hope. The 15-year-old just graduated from Sojourner Truth Academy, pictured here proudly holding his 8th grade diploma. But Loyd wasn't at school on Monday. Police found him here Sunday night.
As a father myself, I cannot imagine what it would be like to go through a crime of violence to your child like this.
Investigators say a juvenile was shot and killed at a birthday party in a basement here in North Minneapolis. Loyd's aunt tells WCCO that her nephew is that young victim.
The call to 911 was that the child killed himself. Yes. But there's information now that suggests that that's not the case.
Police took a juvenile into custody on scene and later booked them for murder. Loyd's family is heartbroken, telling WCCO that he lit up the room, cared about his grades, and had ambitions of making it to the NBA. In a message to families, the Cooper High School principal says, quote, "We are a caring community, and we will continue to support one another through this difficult time."
And we are working to determine exactly the circumstances of what occurred and to bring whoever is responsible to justice if this is in fact homicide.
Family tell me that Aundre and the alleged shooter had some sort of disagreement that led to the other boy shooting Aundre. While that juvenile is in a detention center tonight, Frank, no official charges have been filed just yet.
All right, well, you keep us posted.
Gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, and I can still get shot.
what it is.